I quite literally sneezed right before I pressed record, so you have to bear with me if my nose is a little bit itchy. So, good morning and happy hump day, everybody. It's very early. In fact, it's not even 4:30 in the morning. So, full stop, today is when, at least for these next 3 days, I'm going to have to do these videos ridiculously early. So, if you're expecting there to be like, sunshine peeking through that window, it would normally be there, but, it's still pitch black out even at, again, 4:25 in the morning. I mean, technically, there's somewhere I need to be at 7 a.m. And yeah, I could probably, sleep in another hour. In fact, I'll be honest, I might actually consider doing that. But I didn't want to risk it. It's kind of important what I got to do today. So, enough about that. Let's talk about my low behind my act of kindness. Let's see. I guess my low is, even though I was in bed at I was in bed at 10. Which, yeah, I know, even if I were to fall asleep right away, that's still only 6 hours, but I at least try to be in bed early. So, yeah, both my low and my high are the fact that I may be tired, but I at least tried. I set out to do something very important in terms of, what I had to do, and I did it. I also did get some readers yesterday. That was another part of my high. My act of kindness was a couple of things. I took out the garbage for my folks, and I also emptied their dehumidifier. Yeah, that's what I did. Let's see, what to all right, I was going to do America's Got Talent today. Yeah, that's how tired I am of this new schedule change. Man, it's been a long time since I've actually done America's Got Talent videos, hasn't it? I kind of forgot what I was supposed to do. By the way, in case you're wondering, yes, I know shows like America's Got Talent, The Voice, and all those other shows have a sneak preview of what this week is going to be like. And I do see that, but I never actually watch them because I don't want to be, I actually want to be surprised. I mean, whenever they do that, they always wind up giving away too much of what the act is going to be. I mean, in some cases, they even have the judge's reaction whenever they do this. Now, me personally, again, I try not to, spoil anything for myself. So, again, I'll see the video link, but I'll never click on it. And I'll just wait for said thing that was featured on the video to appear in the episode. And I guess I can talk about it now, seeing as how I did finally see it yesterday. Clowns! Yes, there was one really disturbing act that featured clowns, which Simon Cowell does not like at all. Here's how both good and scary this was. Howie Mandel himself said, "I'm too scared to say no." So yes. And I mean, clowns are definitely kind of a tricky thing in terms of the realm of entertainment. I mean, there's a lot of people, and I do mean a lot of people, who really dislike clowns. Whether they find them scary or whether they just dislike their, positive, outgoing nature, or maybe the people themselves just really, really are just negative overall. I personally have never hated clowns. I certainly don't feel like they're, horrible or anything. I'm definitely not afraid of clowns. I mean, I guess once, I guess one theory about that for me as to why people don't like clowns is because whenever you do like you're a little kid and you do like the Jack in the Box, like one of those, and then like pop goes like the clown, and I mean, here's the thing: you're either gonna find a Jack in the Box scary or not, and I guess if you find Jack in the Box is scary, you're really not gonna like clowns because every time, the Jack in the Box, like, the thing pops out, it's always in the shape of a clown. But I've never been afraid of clowns. I mean, I actually thought, unfortunately, another thing with clowns is, clowns can be funny and entertaining. And last night's episode of America's Got Talent proved, because this one group of scary clowns, like, they were so disturbing it was funny. And seeing the judges' reactions, because it was that kind of act where they get like up close, all in your face, like that's kind of funny. I mean, you kind of got to have a twisted sense of humor to like this act. I mean, I wouldn't say I have a twisted sense of humor, but I definitely have a sense of humor. There was other really great performances as well. That drone act, that was really good by Tanny Wild. Let's see. City Limits. Oh, that was a really good cover of All My Life. That was really good. That one school teacher who did that one trick, the Amanda Asher. I think that's how you pronounce her name. What else happened? Let's see. The Kid Clippers, they're really good. TT Boys, they're really good. Jirish and the Chronicles. Oh, that was really good. I mean, honestly, I think my favorite act of the night was actually, no, I have two favorite acts. The first was the TT Boys, because that got the golden buzzer. Here's how good this was. Like, Mel B, like, pressed the golden buzzer, but Sofia Vergara was mad because that she wanted to press the golden buzzer first, and Mel B beat her to it. That's actually pretty funny. And Jirish and the Chronicles, they're really good. Like, listen, I like music of all kinds, I really do. And you always have a soft spot for several sounds you hear in music. And one of those sounds is, it's high pitched, but it's also raspy at the same time. Like, it's a little early for me to put out a high note, but it's like that kind of sound that I really like. And weird thing is, the episode ended last night with this one act that, remember, I didn't watch America's Got Talent last year because, as you saw my video the other day, what happened in 2023 kind of killed the momentum for a couple of years. So I didn't really watch it. So I didn't know this last act was on last year until I watched last night's episode, where it's basically, I mean, for all intents and purposes, you take one look at this guy, you think old creepy guy named Alex Zinger, who is a dancer. I mean, I'll say this. He has a nice personality and he would seem nice to talk to. He is not a very good dancer. Like, when they showed him being on last year, there's a reason why, like, all 4 judges, like, buzzed him off. Yeah, not good. So, before I say what he did, credit where credit's due, he even acknowledged that he took the judges' feedback and he learned from it. Okay, that's good. Good news. He's still a bad dancer. Actually, the bad news is he's still a bad dancer. The good news is he got some backup dancers to join him. And the backup dancers are far better than he is. They are ridiculously much better than he is. And here's what's funny, and I think this really was just accidental. Like, I don't think he meant to do this on purpose. But he was trying to point out one of the lead choreographers, Lisa, and he pointed to the wrong one. Again, I'm sure that was just a complete accident, but on the one hand, given what you would see, like, I don't know. But, you know, congratulations. The guy got the yeses. He's good. I mean, there was one act last night I genuinely felt like didn't deserve to get no to. And it was this one guy, oh shoot, I forget his name. He had like a really good beard. His wife was standing on the side of the stage, and like this guy was for all intents and purposes, a rather accomplished person. Like, he was the head of an a cappella group. He had like done touring before, but you know, he had settled down and, you know, formed a family, because, you know, that's just what you do. And like everyone in the crowd liked him, and 2 of the judges liked him, but Howie had to be the one to say, like, listen, this is season 20. What you did was great, but you gotta give us a lot more than that. And Simon agreed, so he got 2 no's. Oh well. And then there was one more act that I thought was really good, and easily one of the more underrated acts of the night, where this one guy does a performance with his mom, and he talks about how his mom gave up her career to have a family, and so like he wants to have that career, but he's not like legit like, oh, you know, his mom is forcing him to have this career path. No, like he chose this career path on his own. Like, he is honoring his mom, but he's forging his own path. That's actually really cool. And you don't really see that very often. Or, I mean, I should say, you do see that sometimes, but, yeah, the point is, like, if you want to forge your own path, you should do it your own way. I mean, seek advice from others, and I'll always keep saying it, it's the people in life who matter. So, hold close to the people that you care about in the process, don't lose sight of who you are. Certainly don't wind up becoming something you hate. Yeah, man. That was a good act too. Yeah, it's great that I'm watching America's Got Talent again. I really like this show. I can't wait to see what goes on next week in next week's episode. And yeah. Okay, so full stop. There was another reason why I got up early was because there was a show that came on last night that I am able to watch the next day, but it didn't air last night, so I kind of get up for nothing. So I guess I could try and catch a couple more Z's, and then I have to go on and start my day, and that is exactly what I'm going to do. But not without first saying, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on social media. As always, I am very humble in this video for all you guys who watch and enjoy the video. We have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. And remember, if any of you guys want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to lend me always your back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.